I'll have to give you a summary of all that. Coming here to stay in the monastery with you for this last period, I've been very happy, very impressed with the progress I've seen of the Sangha here. I've had actually the wish to come and visit you for many years now. Since the monastery started, I've been following the news of the monastery's progress and the Sangha's progress here. But I haven't had the right causes and conditions until now to actually make the visit. Last year I finished the vihara next to the Uposatha hall in my monastery, and so that means this year I'm free and I can come to visit you, and I hope to visit you in the future as well. You can see the results of the practice when you come to the monastery, in particular if there's one monk willing to give up for the practice, to train in the proper way in the Dhamma Vinaya and in the core what of Ajahn Chah, and then willing to take on the burden of teaching others, then you can see the result of that when you come here. Since I came to visit with you, stay with you, I can also see the faith of the laity that support the monastery, that have built up this monastery. Just today, all the people coming with an expression of that, and you can see how that is a very vital thing here, and it's very thriving and growing all the time. And then you can see that the monastery has become established in a very firm, very clear way. There's now 6 monks, 2 novices, 2 anagarikas training here, which is a sizable Sangha. Normally when you consider building a monastery, you would say the normal standard for building a monastery is to have a Sangha of 5 monks. So already it's gone beyond that. And when you have a group of monks, novices, anagarikas practicing together like this, then it increases the faith of those who already have faith in the Dhamma. And for those who are new to the Dhamma, it will arouse faith in them when they see a Sangha practicing together properly according to the Vinaya and living in harmony. The time I've spent here, the last 17, 18 days with you, you've all done your duties, your responsibilities very well, in a very complete way. You've looked after myself, Ajahn Tong, and the group that came from Thailand very well. You've been doing your duties in a very full and complete way to help run the monastery smoothly, look after the place as it should be. And this is what we're practicing for. And I've also noticed that you have a commitment, a sincerity to practice the Dhamma for improving yourselves, for improving your spiritual practice towards enlightenment. And again, this is as it should be, and this is something that's very good. So I give you my anumodana, like I would like to express my appreciation for your efforts in the practice, not just looking after myself and the group that came, but generally in day-to-day in your efforts in the practice. I give you my anumodana and appreciation, and wish you every success in your practice for the future, and I do hope to come back and visit you again in the future. These circles of lightnesses, consider them devatas, and samut means like just conventional reality. Like one can give them that label, that they have that appearance of being like devas, so one just gives them that label, that's good enough. Whatever they are, their rupa, their nama, dhamma, their anicca, anatta, one takes one's contemplation deeper, then whether you call them deva lights or whatever you call them, they're anicca, dukkha, anatta. But you can call them deva lights if you want, but as long as you know that it's just a conventional reality, a conventional label that you put onto it. 5 candles are anicca, dukkha, anatta. So we need to know. The way to reflect on your attachment to your own body, your own khandhas, is through contemplating anicca, dukkha, anatta. And contemplate that, you get to the state of seeing not self, so your mind becomes empty of self, becomes empty of defilement and attachment, free from that. Devalites must go in the same way. You contemplate them, their anicca, dukkha, anatta, to the point where your mind is free from any attachment of devalites, and it's empty of any attachment or self that might form around it. On the level of samuttitaccca, or conventional reality, then we'll put our labels on. One person will say it's devalites, one person will say it's water vapour with just refraction of light. And then of course you get arguments. When there's just conventional reality, labels, appearances of things, and you attach to that, you'll get arguments. Monks will argue, lay people will argue, and it doesn't give rise to anything good. So you have to see beyond that, to the ultimate reality beyond that. I think everyone's tired, so can relax.